Hello, my beautiful words of love, fellow weirdos, beautiful humans. I'm going to be saying a whole bunch of those things going forward. I'm back. Yay. I'm excited to do this video, actually. I've been struggling with the monitor. It keeps falling. It's like a very strange. I don't know. I feel very weird. The screen. Maybe it's been a long time. I don't know. So, before I get into these readings, I've changed the format. You'll be seeing a lot of divine chaos everywhere because it's We Love Divine Chaos. I've moved into a different version of self, I guess. I moved through. If some of you are here that don't follow me on Instagram or Facebook, I've put out a few videos explaining, I guess, a bit my absence, and now I'm back in a different, like I said, format. There's no strict schedule. You will not find routine here. You will not find 12 signs of zodiac as I used to do. I pull according to my feeling at the moment. And here, I know it's like it's like a strainer, but I'm looking for a bowl and this is what I have now. So I've created these oracle cards, which I've already posted something about this, failure, and there's zodiac signs within this as well. This is the rising sign. You know, we have zodiac cards in here, planets, words, unapologetic, be like phrases as well. And I'm going to pull from these going forward, layered with tarot, layered with oracle cards, layered with my own intuitive hits as well. But this week or today, whenever you're here, I pulled 5 cards. Right? I can't go through them all, but there's Virgo. I have Scorpio, Pisces. I have Shift, and I have Love that came out. And I pulled already the cards so that we can get into these readings right away. But why am I changing it like this? I don't have to explain exactly why, but I could tell you is that I was feeling very boxed in, and it was feeling a little bit too tight in the structure. And Sabrina is becoming more of who she really is, and it was never organized structure does not equate Sabrina. So I'm still going to bring you guidance. But in a very scattered way, in a very unapologetic way, in a very chaotic way. And it's meant to trigger some of you as well. But triggering is always done with love, right? It's never done with anger. Triggering is meant to waken up something within you that's uncomfortable. And I've been going through this discomfort for years now, but the past 6 months, which is why I took the hiatus, is because I wasn't following my heart. I was following my mind. I was following, what do my followers want? And I was giving it to you. But it wasn't really following me. So now I'm following a little bit me and also trying to appease to you in a certain way, but not too much people pleasing because we don't do that here, right? It's more, let's work together. Let's make this relationship between me and you reciprocal instead of just me giving you the guidance, you taking it and running with it. So now, Virgo, Scorpio, Pisces. You may have seen that on the thumbnail. Didn't even click here. But you're here because you're maybe a follower. And you're going to see what I'm going to offer here. And some of you, I said this in Instagram and Facebook. Some of you already have CoStar or Pattern on your phone, your apps. So you already have your birth chart. Some of you have printed this out, like I have many times. And you're given this, which has your planet, your signs, your position, your house, the aspects, the orbs. It's like very confusing. And so I created, this past week and a half, I've been creating this for you. I made a free birth chart guide that explains the planets, that explains the signs, that explains the houses, that explains a little bit of the aspects, the conjunction, the square, when you hear that from your other readings that you watch online. So it's just very in plain layman terms. So when I show you Virgo, you, instead of you saying, oh, I don't have it, I'm not a Virgo, right? Even if you're not, like, I'm a Taurus, Leo, Sagittarius in the 3 basic ones. But in my chart, Virgo, I don't even know what Virgo is. I have Virgo in Jupiter. I have Virgo in the South Node. I have Virgo in Pluto, right away. So what does that mean? So I look into my planets, the guide that you're going to download, and you're like, okay, Jupiter means my growth, my belief system. Pluto is my transformation. So I'm transforming outside of this routine. Oh, that makes so much sense. But it's to make you like accountable for your readings as well, right? So like, and also to expand yourself instead of pigeonholing yourself in your sun sign or your moon sign, right? There's just a lot more going on with you. There's so much more. You're so much more layered than this. So that's how we're going to move forward with this. I'm going to pull as I pull, when I pull. I might give you these readings 3 times in a week because I feel called to. I might give it to you once every 2 weeks. But that's why it's timeless. It's like, take it for what it is. Like, if it doesn't resonate, like, leave it, let it be. And that's why there's words, right? Let's see, this is the only one that came out. Like, love is pretty constant in everybody's life. So everybody has, and it doesn't have to, like, you can watch it. Doesn't resonate, might resonate later. I really do believe everything is energy and everything flows, and these readings will flow. That's the whole point of this. It's like, it will meet you wherever you are. Really, that's like a really important. I said that at Instagram too, and when I wrote that down, I'm like, yeah, exactly. It meets you where you are in your life at the moment. And sometimes it doesn't meet you, and it's okay, right? Not every reading has to be, oh my God, this is it kind of reading. So I'm excited to get into this like new path that we're on together. And, let me know how you feel about this. And also go download that guide. It's going to be on my Ko-fi platform, which you'll see. You don't have to be a member. You just download the template. And if there's other things that you would want in the template, I can always update it, because that's the beauty of digital, right? So, enjoy it. So let's get into this. Let's put away this birth chart. That's confusing. And like I said, I brought out my book, which I'll keep in all the readings, and I'm going to do intuitive hits in the sense that right now I'm going to pull out the Virgo, and I'm going to sit with Virgo. We're going to sit together for a few minutes, and I'm going to write down, but I'm going to explain to you what I'm seeing. Just what I'm seeing, what I'm feeling, and these words can mean something throughout the reading, or it doesn't, and it's something that hits you. Like, it is what it is. I'm here to just, I'm tired of following rules. I'm so tired of that. I am such an unfiltered woman that I've held myself back, even though some of you who are here can see me unfiltered in my readings, but I'm gonna be even more so. So watch out. Caution. Unfiltered Sabrina is here. Unapologetic Sabrina is here. So let's begin. And also, I'm excited to be back, and thank you for waiting, and thank you for being here. I lost a lot of followers in the past 6 months. But the ones who stayed for a reason, and I truly believe that energy flows. Everything just happens the way it's supposed to happen. And like I've been in a question, why don't I have 1 million followers like so many people? They're like, you're not supposed to have 1 million followers because the people who are following you are the people. I'm like, okay, all right. So you're the people. Let's stay together. Let us begin. So what I've done for everybody else, and what I will continue to be doing moving forward, is doing a little intuitive hits. So words or symbolisms or signs or whatever comes through, I'm going to write it down in a book, and I'm going to do this with you. as you sit here. So take the time, like if you need to do something right now, or if you need to just sit with me so we can work on this together, that would be great. So I'm gonna, shift. I'm gonna take a few minutes and we're gonna move into emptiness. Gray zone. Stream. Puddles. Lily pads. Stallion. All right. Okay, that's so weird. Someone at a door, and he is colorful lights. It, whatever. Spider. Lights. I see a lot of lights. I'm seeing a lot of like smudgy lights. And the colors are like orange and blue and like pink, it's a kind of, they're very interesting. And the person that energy that is trying to get into the door is that kind of ball of that kind of light. Interesting. Gray zone, streams, puddles, lily pads, stallion. Alrighty then, let's go. I mean, the card itself is self-explanatory. It's a butterfly coming out of a skull. It's death, change. It's the uncomfortable. I love that I created these cards, that I put the shift right in between, in his mind. So there's, this is upside down, by the way. I got it upside down so that it's explaining a resistance to change. So somewhere in your life, I mean, this is the story of everybody's life as humanity, because there's a resistance to change. In what area of your life? Could be everywhere, right? Could be resistance to leaving a relationship, moving into a relationship, moving out of a job, moving into a new job. Like there's this, excuse me. Wow, interesting. There really the butterfly has come out of my nose. This is like we have so much resistance to change in all, even our belief systems, our the fundamentals, whatever. It could be religion, our diets, our lifestyles, our politics, or whatever it is. There's somewhere that you feel like you're being pulled towards another way of seeing, a perspective, thinking, and a lot of us tend to hold on to what we know, what can be seen. But we are moving towards more of an unknown, something we cannot see, we cannot feel, we can't hear. There's no senses that can actually familiarize with anything, because it's an unseen and an unknown. And at that moment is when uncomfortable shift occurs. It's the tower moment that is inevitable sometimes. Like something needs to die, and it doesn't have to be physical death. When I say die, I mean something like an old belief system needs to, like a different perspective needs to come in. And it usually happens very uncomfortably. It usually happens with trigger moments. It usually happens with someone saying, F you, I'm leaving you. It usually happens when you're fired, bitch. It usually happens when and you're like, or you go bankrupt, or you get get expelled from school, or evicted from your home, or these big tragedies and tragic moments that humans attach to so like tightly to, and then what is everyone else going to think? And the butterfly or the universe is like, it doesn't matter. It needs to occur. Anyways, let's get to the reading. The overall energy that I pulled in Instagram and Facebook was the Six of Wands in reverse. The Six of Wands is a Leo energy. Look at her. She's victorious. She's happy, but she's in reverse. So that's why I say this. This is so poetic that they show together, because this is someone who has failed in a business, someone who has failed in a relationship, someone who has lost someone dear to them, whether it's physical or or on a different plane from them, right? Like someone has passed on. This is like this feeling of hopelessness, uselessness. This is an energy of I lost, and now what? And it's I can't express how much I know when you're in it. It's hard to see it, and I've been in it so many times. I've lost my business. I've lost a house to a fire. In front of my eyes. I've lost relationships. I've lost really close people to my life, and in the moment you're like, that's it, it's the end of my world, whatever. But then I see them now as necessary for my evolution. They were so uncomfortable, and do I want to go through that again? I won't go through that again because I lived it, right? And I'll go through that again if I don't accept it. But look at this beautiful energy that shows up. So obviously you're here, you were attracted to the skull and the shift, and there's something here that's brought you into this reading because there's some ending that has happened that has made you uncomfortable, or there's an ending coming to a close for you too that's making you uncomfortable. But the next card is the Nine of Crystals, which is the Knight of Pentacles, which is the Virgo energy, which is financial freedom. That's what Nine of Pentacles, financial freedom, financial independence. So I almost feel like, wow, what are these cards? These are freaking beautiful cards to show up with this shift. Because then there's more cards to come. But these two saying that the universe is not, or God, or Source, or your higher self is not apologizing for this. They will never apologize for this, even though the human would like them to apologize. But they're not, because this was a necessary evil to occur in your life, because you were going down the wrong path. You were in the wrong partnership. You were in the wrong. You were not the one that you had initially chosen on this soul journey. And because we're freaking stubborn as F humans, we hold on and we're like, no, I'm going to prove to myself or to the world that I'm going to hold on to this business until I have minus $10,000 in my bank. I'm going to hold on to this relationship even though I hate myself every morning, right? Does it sound familiar? Yes. It's because we're afraid to change. So we just stay with the normal, which is not normal. And the universe is like, yo, we had to put you here for you to get this again. For you to see there's a brighter future ahead of you. There's something more calmer, serene. Are you willing? And are you willing to move into this unknown space so that we can deliver this to you? Which humans, in general, do not move into these spaces. They prefer to stay in the uncomfortable because they fear the next step. Sound familiar? 1,000%. If no one says this doesn't sound familiar, then you're not normal, right? Because we've all gone through this. This is there's nobody, I keep getting the same message all the time. There's nobody more spiritual than you, Sabrina. No one is more than you. You're all moving through this in different ways. There's no hierarchies in this. God is you. Energy is you. Higher self is you. So let's like move through this, and the unseen, the unknown is actually known to you, but it's hidden inside you. And because you continuously congest yourself with information and not trusting yourself, then you can't remember that, right? You can't remember that beautiful part of self. Anyways, this is so like, I love this. This is fun. Okay, let us continue the cards. Let's make sure that these are all in reverse. Oh my god. Oh wow. I saw the last card. Okay. The next card is the Queen of Swords in reverse. Okay, for anyone that's new here, this is how I do my readings, and I'm very unfiltered, and I swear, and I am unapologetic. So I understand if this is uncomfortable for you, but maybe there's a reason why I'm here making you uncomfortable. So let us continue. Queen of Swords is the uncomfortable, and she's the little bitchy bitch of the queen. So she doesn't give a flying F about what anybody thinks about her. She's a Libra energy, which is weird because Libras do care, but she has her loyal dogs here around her because they can see through her authenticity. They see her, even though she's cold and reserved and triggering and maybe from the perspective, the other lens. The lens is looking at her and saying, oh, ooh, right? Like, who does she think she is kind of energy. But the loyal dogs around here are like, no, we know that she's pure of intention and pure of heart. She just might trigger the shit out of you, but that's what it is. And the fact that she is in reverse speaks volumes in this reading. Because it's this, okay, first of all, queens, when the queen, a king, a knight, a page shows up, it's usually people in our lives. The queen could be very well a woman in your life, a divine feminine energy. It could be a man with a feminine energy, right? Or it could be man, woman, whatever it is, doesn't matter, no gender here. But it could be, it's usually someone who is of your age or older, if it's a queen. It's never usually a daughter or someone, but it could be, because we're not attaching to anything. But it could also be the Queen of Swords. It's like she's equated to justice card, and it could be like a medical person, a legal person, an educator, or someone like that, like corporate, whatever it is, boss. I'm trying to like see the shift here because, this could be the government that you're dealing with someone because she's in reverse. And swords energy is all about communication. This could be like a miscommunication. It could be aggressive. Someone who's passive aggressive in your life. Could be someone who's talking behind your back. Someone who is like the Queen of Swords, I'm not going to lie, in reverse is not a pleasant human being. Someone who is vindictive, manipulative, is going to cut right through you. That kind of energy. So that showing up to me feels like it also could be you, by the way. You speaking very ill of yourself. You fully self-criticizing. You fully judging yourself. You fully thinking you're a fucking loser because you failed here. That could be totally it. But it also could be someone else. So, and it comes really strong that it could be someone else that has like a vile tongue. Or someone like, it's almost like people gossiping about you, trying to ruin your reputation. Like let's say you lost a business, you lost a thing, and then this one is like, oh yeah, whispering, that kind of thing, that kind of energy, which is necessary again, right? Like if I'm going to stick to my word, this is the way it is. This person has to come in and make you really uncomfortable. They have to come and slam you with like bills and whatever. It is what it is, but it sucks. It sucks, but if you really think about it, do you really want to live in Pleasantville? No, we can't. I wouldn't want to live like always, oh yeah, everything is so good. No, it's not working. I like thrive for chaos right now. It's like, but not too much of it. Okay. All right. So, because the next card is the Eight of Cups, which is a Pisces energy, and it's in reverse. So I find you have a lot of resistance here, and I kind of love it. The Eight of Cups is this, she's leaving behind 8 cups that are full. She's leaving behind something that she knows it worked out, it was working for her, but she knows that there's something deeper inside of her. It's a deep-rooted knowingness, and she needs to leave it. But the fact that it's reversed is that there's fear involved here, again. So here we have whoever is here watching this. Also, I could say Leo, Virgo, Libra, Pisces. Look, we have everybody almost. Right? So, yeah, we have a representation. No, we don't have. Oh, yeah. Earth, fire, air, and water. Wow. So, whoever you are, you're represented here. But it's a very. I want to take out this part and just focus, and let me show it to you here. Let me focus here on this, and I'll turn them upright so you see them. But we all know right now, since you're watching this, that they're all in reversal. And if we look at these colors as well, this is like a purple, which is source energy, and the red is the root energy, which is like the total opposites on the body, if you think about it, in the chakras. There's feeling of ungroundedness here, right? There's this deep-rooted feeling of failure here. Somewhere in your life you hit it. It doesn't have to be like a business or a partnership. It could just be within you, and that's why I took a 6-month hiatus, because I was feeling that within me, this resistance to like be me, right? This resistance to expose my unfilteredness and my I need to almost keep them in reverse because it makes sense. like this is like this person in your life is doing this to you, or you're doing this to yourself. You're criticizing yourself so badly that you're almost afraid to make the move. But you know deep inside that taking that unknown path is exactly where you need to be. But you've been used to winning all the time. You've been used to being loved by someone all this time. You've been used to like making money. You've been used to all of this. It's like all these boxes that we have checked in our life. Oh, okay, that's comfortable, so I want to continue living like that. But if we only knew, like the message I keep getting is like, no, you're not supposed to live in this checkbox life. This is like, it was an experiment, human that you are, Sabrina, avatar that you are. But do you really want to like live like this and die and then come back and do the same shit over again? And I'm like, I know deep inside it's like, absolutely not. But do I know what I need to do next? Absolutely not. But am I open to it? Absolutely. To get to the absolutely open to the unknown is so challenging, and that's why we're here today. Because some of you are really being hard on yourselves. You're seeing the loss, the failure, the breakup, the unmotivation. I always get fucked up with these words, but anyways, whatever. The lack of motivation, the lack of desire, the lack of passion. You see these as failures. You see these as like there's something wrong with you. And there's someone in your life who's going to continuously try to make you feel like this, like lesser than. Or you're doing that to yourself. Like I said, I don't want to point fingers at anyone. And also, we never blame anyone, because if this person is coming in to make you uncomfortable, in the end, you're going to thank this person. And you don't have to do it in her face or his face. You could just thank and say, okay, I got it. Boom. I was so afraid to make a move, even though I knew deep, like this, like fire energy. I know deep inside me that I need to move. This is a volcano erupting. Like even the volcano's erupting, and she's like, yeah, I'm leaving this behind, right? But you're a little bit scared to do it. And oh, look at this card that comes next. Oh my God. The Three of Wands. Aries in reverse. Oh my God. Okay. I'm blown away by this reading. And there's 5 cards. Why? Anyways, whatever. Okay. There's like, and it's yellow, which is the optimistic card. It's the card of trust me, I'm here with you. But you're not trusting again. So you're such in deep denial here of this next path. You're deep blame. You're totally blaming yourself for where you are right now, or you're blaming someone else for being in this place right now. There's no place for blaming yourself, and there's no place for blaming other people. It's a choice that you made. Can you own it? Can you forgive the choice you made to be in this place? It's okay. You are down $1 million in your bank account. You're down a lover in your life. You're down whatever. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Because the universe works in balance. If you're here, the universe holds you responsible and accountable for this, by the way. You're responsible to get to this. But that's why they keep bringing this. If you keep continuously blaming yourself, it's going to like this. It's going to take longer, let's say, to get here. Or it could take 3 seconds for you to get back to it, because you're like, oh, no, I get it now. I get it. I get it now. Right? And then that's with every situation that comes into our lives. Boom. It's really beautiful. And like, for those of you who are feeling the fear and your doubt and you're worried about your next steps and what if and what should I do, and can you shut that shit down? Can you trust? Like, honestly, I just want you to sit down here and say, do you actually, like, a lot of people, I have a lot of clients and followers and friends that I talk to, and they're like, yeah, I trust God. Yes, I believe in God. I said, what do you believe in God? Like, what is it that you believe in him or her or it? What is it that you believe? Oh, he's going to take care of me. Okay, so if you really believe in a God, a universe, an energy, a source, a higher self, an ascended master, a spirit, a elemental, or whatever the hell you believe in, right? Like, whatever it is that you believe in, because it's always you. It's not something extra. It's because you don't believe in you. But it's okay, because that's what humanity has done, has created the divide that you are just a slave to God or whatever you are, but you are not. You are them. Can you trust you to have created a miraculous life? And if you can't do that yet, and you have to believe that God will do it, can you believe that God has brought you to this place? God has, God creates, like you believe that, some people believe that God creates the floods and he creates this and that. I believe Mother Nature does that to herself because she needs to evolutionary change. She needs to change. She cannot stay in the same state. The human wants Mother Earth and the world and everything to stay the same. But they complain about the same all the time. And how do you change the same? How do you change that? By breaking the down. I was gonna break the fucking down. By collapsing. That's how you do it. And that's how you do it in your life as well. Like, it's all a mirror. Mother Nature is my mirror. God is my mirror. Like, everything is a mirror. The politics is a mirror. I keep telling people all the time. This has become a let's talk, by the way. So, if anything, maybe this is how it's going to be from now on. It's going to be fun. Okay. If anything, everything is a mirror. If you're in a city that is continuously crumbling, like I am, it's continuously crumbling, my city. The freaking roads are full of shit, and you're like, this is North America? Bullshit, right? But there's a reason for it. I'm collapse mode. So my city is going to collapse with me. To me, I see my city, Montreal, as like moving forward. Like, is in evolutionary stage. Everybody sees, oh, it's corrupt. And this, I was like, yes, because you guys are all like that. And it needs to collapse. So it's the same with this. I'm not going to go off on a tangent, but I will, because I just did. This is what's happening in your life. Can you see the collapse? Can you see that your job does not work, is not aligned with you anymore? That relationship is no longer aligned with you. That business was not aligned for you anymore, or it's not longer. Can you see that it was not aligned and it needed to collapse in the ugliest way possible? Ugly. And people around you are going to judge you and criticize you, and they're going to do all the things because they're just doing it to themselves. They're not doing it to you. And can you stop worrying and stop being so afraid of the next move? Because when you do this switcheroo, let me show you what is showing up for you guys. I mean, it's freaking phenomenal. First of all, you have the 9 of crystals that showed up in the OG, like, overall energy, which is financial freedom. And then what do we have here, honeys? Is the sun. I mean, this reading is like perfection at its best, right? This is the death card, the number 13 card, and this is the 2019 card, which is the 1 plus 9 is 10, plus 1 is what? 2026 is number 1. Like, it's initiation. It's new beginning. Fresh new start. And the sun is, you know, it could be, this is the Leo energy. It's a divine masculine energy. It's a do card. Let's go. Let's like move. Let's like not be afraid. Let's just jump into something. This is the optimism card. This is the recognition card. This is the reward card. This is like everything is coming to light. This says moving into the light. You know, I don't see anything wrong with darkness. I love darkness because you can't see the light unless it's dark, right? This is the shift. It's like, stop resisting the change and allow it to come. Allow the change so that you can see it, the result. This is, some of you are about to travel. Some of you are about to like gloriously move into a new path. And when you look back, say, okay, it was necessary change. It sucked the big banana, but man, oh man, I feel amazing. I feel like I needed to die. I needed that old version of me to die because I was holding on to, what was I holding on to exactly? I feel free now. Things are going to make, whoever's here watching this, wherever in your life you're feeling this, you are about to, you know, this year, like you could be watching this in 2028, but this year is 2026 and it's fire horse. That's all I can say to you. Aries is fire horse. Let's do this. It's like change is coming. Poof. It's not Aries. It's Leo, this, but fire energy as well. So it's this, things are like, we all need to move in that. We all need to die. In not a physical sense, and energetically. We need to, I die every day, but then I birth anew every day as well. So it just cancels each other out, right? You die today, you wake up tomorrow alive, right? right? So it's what it is. And some of us die in our sleep, and some of us die and never come back. And that was the choice that was made, a soul contract. You honor these souls. You don't feel sorry for them. You love them. You love their journey and their choice. And we move forward. They will be back. We will see them again. Everything is here. This is like, oh my God. Look at these cards. Oh my God. Yes, with this beautiful mushroom. The mushroom is the eternal network of communication. The lines are open. Just say yes. And this one is beautiful. You have the answer. You have the answer. You've always had the answer. You are the OG. You are aware that you need to die over and over again to be birthed anew. So are you ready to move into this new version of self? Because when you do move in, you will see more and more sun. You will see more and more light. You will see darkness as well, but you won't see it as darkness. You will see it as light. This is the thing. It's like I just said this in a client session recently. Or why maybe hate and anger, it's just a word. So maybe we look like admiringly on this love, this hate. Say, okay, hate is beautiful. If I didn't have hate, I wouldn't know love. Let's turn this around. Let's turn this around. I love this reading. Okay, I hope that you got something beautiful out of this. I hope it like ignited something within you, and I hope that you're able to see how beautiful your life is, even when it looks ugly, because that is where actually you see that shift, and that's where actually you see that version of you that is ready to move into the new. All right, my beautifuls, I love you so much, and this is exciting, and I think I've decided that this is becoming a Let's Talk / tarot reading, so it's kind of interesting. Right, you see? In chaos, you find solutions, but not really solutions. You just find different ways. All right, like, comment, subscribe. Super thanks to me if you can. Also, I don't know if I said it before because I'm talking so much. Go check, download the link. Because I'm offering a free birth chart guide. I said that in the intro, but I'll say it again anyways. Go download it. It's the link is down below. All right, I love you, and go check out my channels and support me as much as you can. That would be great. And book sessions if you'd like to. We can do all of this in sessions. I love you. Bye. Blah blah blah. Okay, this was fun.